They say when you plan, when you fail to plan, that means you plan to fail. Oh, thank you for that host. I forgot to, recording, sorry. I forgot to put on that. It's good. It's being recorded now. So, guys, if you're failing to plan, if you don't plan, if you fail to plan, it simply means you plan to fail. So, for anybody that is advocating or that is wishing that this year is going to be good, you must have had a plan. You must have had a blueprint, to what you're going to do, how you're going to do, what you're going to focus on. Because the things I've come to realize that makes people to have the good life are the same principles of success. When you focus on it, when you dwell much on it, when you make it your habit, when you make it your attitude, part of you, I'll tell you, a lot of us on this platform, things are going to be rough for you. I'm not praying for you. But a lot of us, you see, we enjoy the good of 2026. We've already started it. And the way to start it is to have a plan, a blueprint. What you know, what you're going to do, what you can do, what, it's something you can measure. It's not just bogus wishes or, prayers and all that. No, God is going to help you when you help yourself. Of course, God will not come down to, do things for you or to, give you what you are supposed to give to yourself or do for yourself. The blessings of God is out there, but you just have to make yourself available. How do you make yourself available? By making sure you have a blueprint, by making sure you have a plan, by making sure there's something you're working on, there's something you believe in, there's something, no matter how, the system goes out there, it's not going to deter you from what you already know. It's not going to, take you away or distract you from what you're sure of. Because this is what a lot of us are suffering today. Because they don't have any plan, they don't have any blueprint. They don't know how they're going to navigate 2026. Their life now, I tell you that a lot of us right now, I don't know if you're here on this platform now, you don't even know what you have to do today. You wake up this morning without any plan, without any purpose. I'll tell you that many of us who are like that today. And that's to tell you how some of us are going to have their year, it will end up without any achievement, without any accomplishment. But I tell you, there are those of us guys here on this platform, before they woke up today, I'm using today as an example. When we're talking about having a blueprint or a plan and all that, you have to see it in the little things you do every day. You woke up today. Some of us on this platform right now, they already have plans. They already have tasks. They already apportion their time, their days. They're already commanding, their day, how it's going to go. And they've done a lot today. They've apportioned time for each and every task, what they want to do today. And they've gone out there, they've done those things, and they've either gotten a result or probably they didn't get any result. But of course, even if you didn't go as you planned, you learned something. Maybe you learned why it didn't go well or didn't work out the way you want. But of course, there's an achievement. There's a consequence for everything. But guess what? There are some of us this morning, they woke up this morning, they don't even know what to do. They don't even know where to start from. They don't even know what to, they are like, okay, what am I going to do today? Where do I start from today? What should I do? I'm even confused. I don't even know how the year will go. I have not started the year. Maybe I should relax a little, or maybe I should play a little. There are some of us who are like that today. And these are the people without a blueprint. These are people without a plan. These are people who are not strategic. These are people who if they go on like this, before they realize it, the year is almost either quarter or half gone for them to realize where they are heading to. And these are the people, at the end of the year, just like, 2025 ended without you giving an account of how it went. Guys, I don't know whether you're one of us. You started 2025, it ended a few days or a few hours ago without you being able to give an account of how 2025 went. But there's some of us here, they can narrate to you how 2025 started, how it all went, the accomplishment, the achievement, what they've been able to do. They can give you this per month, they can give you quarterly, or they can give an account of this. And that is what it means to be successful, ladies and gentlemen. It means that, there's something you're already planning on. There's something in your mind. Because the mindset is where the whole success begins. The mindset is where who we're going to be 2026 will commence. You know what I mean? All the accomplishment, listen, whether you're going to buy landed property, you're going to invest in any real estate, whether you're going to travel, whether you're going to diversify your income, your money, invest in more businesses and all these things. All this will play out in the mind. And what is going to play out in the mind is the fact that you're going to have a plan. The plan is the blueprint. The plan is what you're going to be working on. You've already apportioned time, apportioned task, skills, everything you need to get these things going. And that is what every one of us need for us to have a better 2026. But let me be honest with you. There are a lot of us right now, as I'm talking with you, they are not even sure whether their AIM Global business is a good business. You know what I mean? As in, you are already registered in the business, but you're not sure about if really this is the business you should do 2026. They are having a lot of distractions. Some of us are already planning to go into other businesses and all that, which is good. There's nothing bad in running other business or going into other business. But of course, where I'm heading to is the confusion of not knowing which one to. The year has started, you don't even know where you stand. You don't even know where you will stand. And you are not even planning to stand somewhere. There are friends like that. There are people like that, and they are here with us. But there are some of us, even before the year started, they've already mapped out their plan. They already, listen, they had, the strategy, they had the approach, they had the plan, the skill, the time of what they will do yesterday, what they did yesterday, what they had done today, and tomorrow they already know what's going to happen tomorrow. Listen, guys, if you cannot measure your success, you're not going to achieve success. There's one thing about money. Money is something, money is not what you cannot measure. No, money is something you measure. If you want to have it, you have to be able to measure it. And measuring it means you have to be able to apportion, your resources efficiently and effectively. When I say your resources, I'm talking about your idea, your thinking, your skills, your time, and everything. You have to apportion it well. You being able to do that will help you to accomplish more, will help you to achieve more. And that means you're able to measure, the time you're going to do this. Let's say you're going to do this. You wake up today, you have calls to do. You already apportion 1 hour or 2 hours to make your call, either call your downlines or call your partners or, hold meetings with someone or call a prospect or whatever. You already apportion a time for that. You already apportion that, okay, so time you're going to visit individual, you're going to go out there to do some shopping, maybe buy some food for the family, and you already know you're going to be out there for 2 hours or thereabout, and you're back again. And when you're back after 2 hours, there's something you already have you want to do. Maybe you want to cook for the family, or maybe you still want to learn a skill, or maybe do some personal development. This is the way success happens to people. And it comes in the attitude. It comes in the small habits you do every day. Why am I going this route, ladies and gentlemen? I want to inform somebody. I want to tell anyone listening to me today, and I want to tell you that everyone you know out there that is succeeding, they are not people who don't measure what they do. You can do your research. If you have not started thinking this way, you must start thinking that way, because if you know anyone, you do a study of that individual, you will realize that these people are so, how will I put it? They are so meticulous with their time, their resources, everything about them. You know, they measure it. They don't just allow things to happen. They don't allow people to buy into their life, into their time, and all that, because they are very meticulous. They know that if I must achieve something, my time must be measured. You don't just give time, you apportion time. You don't allow people steal into your time. Your resources too, the same with your skill and everything about you, you have to be very intentional about it. And that is how people achieve. But if you don't live like this, if you don't think like this, if you don't behave like this, my dear sister, my dear brother, you will realize that years will pass by without you being able to give account of how your life has been going, without you being able to confidently, tell yourself that, yes, you're really succeeding. You can't give account of your accomplishments and your achievements. 1 year, 2 years, 5 years will be gone without anything to show. And yet, you don't even know where you are or where you stand, because you are neither here or not there. You don't know whether to do in global or to start selling shoe or to, start doing content creation or to start doing skits or to become a comedy, or, you're so confused. You don't even know which one to do. But let me tell you, people who succeed are very focused. Any man or woman succeeding, go check them, investigate their life. They are really, really focused human beings. They are not jack of all trades. They don't do all. You can't do all. No how. There's no how you're going to do that. You just have to focus on what you know, what you can do, and keep doing it and keep doing it and do it good until it becomes so good that, the world will begin to notice that, yes, you are good at this. But for you to, want to do everything, want to do all, it's not possible, my dear people. It's not possible. It's not possible. And so, guys, as you now start your 2026, I have to remind you this. 2026 will either be your best year or your worst year. And who holds the ace? You are the one. You are the one that will make it good, or you're the one that will make it bad. You're the one that will ensure that your 2026 becomes your best year, or it will be your worst year. It is something we must know. I'm not saying this to scare anybody or to make you begin to think maybe you already succeeded. No, my dear, a lot will happen in 2026. We may not know how it's going to be. We may not know how it's going to go, but there's something I want you to know, that you have to hold it to your mind that if this year is going to be good, it's up to me. If this year is going to be bad, it's up to me. Because a lot of things will unfold before you and I. A lot of experiences are going to play out. A lot of, things, so many things are going to happen 2026. Just like it happened in 2025. You know what I mean? A lot happened in 2025. But now we're facing 26 because 2025 has gone and there's nothing you do to bring it back again. So whatever that happened in 2025, it's in the past. The ones we have hold on to is the future, the tomorrow that is yet to come. And so how do you play out this game? In Nigeria, ladies and gentlemen, where most of us are residing, how are you going to tap into the opportunities and the successes of 2026 in Nigeria? How can you be a player in this wonderful nation, in this country that, guys, this year that's going to be the election or pre-election or whatever year, that should not make any difference. That should not panic you. That should not even make you, to get scared. No. When you understand the fundamentals, guys, you will not be moved by whatever is happening in the economy. You will not be shaken. You will not panic by what is going to happen, because a lot is going to go on, especially for those of us who will be tuned to news. You will be hearing a lot of negative things, kidnappings, killing, a whole lot you'll be hearing this year. But I want you to know, despite all this that's going to happen, or in spite of all whatever that will happen in 2026, there's something you have to be very sure and you must hold on to it very tight. And that is control of your mind. You must have control of your mind. Your mind should not be a place where people deposit anything whatsoever. Your body, your system, your mind should not be a thing people will toy with, people will play with. When we talk about control of yourself, control of your mind, do not make yourself, a pushover. People will turn you around without you knowing where you stand or who you are. I hope somebody understands this. Don't make yourself to be used to be, people will use you to chase things that are meaningless. Do not allow people, when we're talking about control, do not allow someone's opinion to decide your future. You understand what I mean? Your opinion matters. Your mind is a place people should not deposit anything. You don't just allow anything to come into your mind. You don't allow people to say anything to you. You don't allow people to distract you. You don't allow people to dump anything in your mind, because if you allow people to buy space in your mind, my dear, before you realize it, you will see that nothing is going on in your life. You'll be more confused than anything. It's important we know this, because I've already ordered my 2026. Guys, when I say I've already ordered my 2026, I've already set in motion what I want to be, what I want to have, what I want to do for 2026. I know it already. How much I need for this January, I already worked it out. I already calculated it. I don't know whether you've done yours. There's an amount I need this January. There are projects, there are things I need money to get it done. And I've already calculated, how am I going to get this money? What are the things I need to do to have this money? I've already calculated all this. And till December, I'm already working on this in my mind. And that is what I want you to start doing. When we talk about money, my dear people, money does not fall from the tree. Money is good. Money will help you to accomplish a lot. Money will help you to bring joy and happiness, not just to yourself, but to your environment, people around you. And so, what are you going to do to make this money? What is the blueprint? Do you already know what you have? How are you going to go about it? Do you have such plans? These are the things you have to fully comprehend. Otherwise, you may not attract money come 2026. You will be living in 2026, but money will be running away from you because you don't know how money is made. You're thinking possibly for you to make money, God will have to bless you. You're thinking maybe for you to make money, you must be lucky. God must find you lucky. Or maybe you're thinking for you to make money, you just must have a special favor from God. Or maybe you're one of those who believe where you have to go somewhere where they're going to cut you some soap for whatever reason. Or maybe you're one of those people thinking that you are one of those that God did not bless. Maybe your mind is telling you because of your, your nature, that's why you can't be rich. A lot of limitations. Or your mind is telling you because of your background. After all, you're the son of, or you're the daughter of so. Everybody in your family has been poor. That's why money, you can't make money. Or you're thinking, you're not advantaged. You're not having opportunities like others. You were not born to one rich family, or maybe because you don't live in Lagos, or maybe because you live in Warri, or because you're in Abuja. A lot of factors to be playing on in our mindset. But guys, all those things are not the reason why people make money. They're not how people make money. People make money because they understand the principles. They understand that money is a game, money is an art. Money is something you must, before you start it, you have to know the fundamentals. And so wealth is not just what happens ordinarily. People who create wealth, they know what you don't know. And today, guys, I would like us to, use our own system. I want to focus on a global system, because that is the focus now. There are other means of making wealth. Awesome. But you must understand the fundamentals. The reason why people, they run helter-skelter at the end of the year, after 5 years, 10 years, there's nothing they can show they've been able to do. There's nothing they can show they've been able to accomplish. It's because they do not know the fundamentals. And so they think they can make money from anywhere and everywhere. It's not so. I just said it. Focus is important. Not just focus. A lot is involved. There are a lot of principles. But all this will not happen when you don't. All this, for it to happen, you must understand the fundamentals. And so I want us to focus on that fundamental. The fundamental that will help you when you're focused, when you're consistent, when you're hardworking and all that, you will see your results. I hope somebody here understands me. So let's go in. I want to show you a little slide I just made out just to explain this to us so that we can be on the same page. Because for me, I'm already seeing how 2026 will go for me. I don't know about you. I'm already excited on 2026 because I've already mapped out what and what, but not just mapping out what and what. I already know the fundamentals. I already knew that, hey, if I must make it, you see, these things must be in place. And already these things are in place. So the rest is up to me. Okay? So now, what I'm trying to say, guys, is this. I want you to know this. You see, there's a lot of money to be made in this year. You will make a lot of money this year. But for all this money to happen, you have to understand where the money is. You have to know who holds the money. You have to know the fundamental or the basic aspect of making wealth. So I welcome us once again to 2026. 2026 is going to be a great year for every one of us. But how can that be? Now let's go in. The simple wealth blueprint of 2026 is what will help me and you to break the cycle of poverty, to make sure we're earning money, to make sure we're financially free, to make sure that when it comes to money, we're independent. We don't need anybody. I hope somebody understands that. When it comes to money, when it comes to whatever related to money, you are independent. If it's any project, if it's and whatever comes your way, you don't need anyone to take care of it. You do it all by yourself. That's about being independent, financially independent. I don't need to borrow your money. I don't need you to add any money to me. I don't need your money for me to accomplish or for me to execute all the projects, all the things I want to do. I don't know about you, your projects and all that, but whatever the cost of it, I want you to know that you can break that circle of you don't need anyone. You can build your future. And so I want to talk on the key, the simple, fundamental thing that makes even those of us like you see out there in our society, people who are not as educated as you, people who have never been to the four walls of school, but yet they are creating wealth, they are making stupendous wealth. That's what I want us to look at. We must understand that. So let me start by explaining what a definition of wealth principle or wealth blueprint is all about. This is an artificial intelligence definition of wealth blueprint. I asked AI, I said, give me what wealth blueprint is all about. And he said it's a personalized. He didn't mention group. I didn't tell him my wealth blueprint. I just said, tell me what wealth blueprint is all about. And he's giving us this. A personalized, it has to be personal to you. It's not what about what I know. No, it's you. I can know what I know. It's not going to change you because me is me. I'm not you. So it has to be personal. Strategic. Look at that. It's a personal strategic financial plan or guide for building. Building. I hope you're taking note of this word. Growing. Preserving assets. Encompassing budgeting. You know what I mean? Smart investing. Investing is not just money, your time, your skill. You're investing your time, you're investing your skill, you're investing your personal development, your brand, everything that you're investing in. What are you investing it on? Tax planning. I hope somebody sees that. Of course, you know, today, Nigeria, we're talking about tax. Everybody is panicking on this, that, you know. The other day, somebody said, whatever you say, whatever money you want to send, make sure you designate it and all that, you know. But you see, to me, all those noise, I've heard a whole lot of conversation going on. You know what I say to myself? You know, I had a discussion with someone yesterday on this topic of tax, Nigeria new tax and all that. I just tell the person, there's something that is worrying me. My own concern is how to make more money. It's not about tax. I don't know if somebody understands me. Somebody was talking to me yesterday. Oh, that any money you send, government will deduct this, that. Make sure you don't do it too. They will take all your money. And I was looking at this man. I said, listen, what you say is not my problem. I need to make more money. If government is going to deduct 2 billion from me, so be it. Am I talking to somebody today? I want us to understand the fundamental thing about this wealth. In Nigeria, a lot of us will be panicking to save 1,000 or 2,000 or 5,000 or 10,000 from government without understanding that is not your problem. Your problem is to make more money. We need to focus our mind. What can we do to make the government deduct 10 million from me? It means I've made a lot of money. Not you saving 1 or 2,000, 3,000 or 10,000 or 50,000 or 100,000 because you don't want government to deduct money. You don't want, my dear, let's not focus on, you see, people will buy time in your mind. Am I talking to somebody tonight? Many are panicking. Hey, I will designate. It's good. Write it anything. But it's not the key. Those things are rubbish. My focus, my prayer, my wish is to get more money. Government can take 10 million, no problem. They can deduct 20 million. Don't you know some people will pay tax of 1 billion? Are they not human beings? I mean, we must focus on what is normal. People are panicking how to save 5,000, 10,000 from government. And you see them, all their thoughts, everything about them will be, they will dwell on this thing every day, every week, just to save 10, 20, 50, 100,000. How much did you make? Nothing. Why some people will be focused on making wealth, that when government deduct 10 million from their account, 20 million, they're not even worried. They're okay. I hope somebody understands this. So when we talk about wealth blueprint, we just want to try and mind to the basic thing you must understand. So wealth blueprint is a personalized strategic financial plan or guide for building wealth. You have to build wealth, for growing wealth, and for preserving wealth, preserving assets. This thing encompasses budgeting. You have to budget. You have to do smart investing. You have to plan your tax. You have to manage your debt. You have to, mitigate risk, bring down your risk, lower your risk in order to achieve financial independence and long-term security. So often your focus is to focus on actionable steps and systems. I love this. This is where we are coming into. Actionable steps and systems for consistent wealth accumulation. I hope somebody understands this. We're going to break all these things down for you too. But I want you to take note of some key points: personalized, strategic, a plan or guide, actionable steps, long-term security, and financial freedom. I hope somebody understands this. Wealth blueprint is a personalized, your own personal plan, not be my own. And strategic financial plan or guide for doing what? For building, growing, and preserving. I hope you get it. For growing, for building, for preserving. You can't grow when you have not started building. And you cannot preserve when you have not grown. Take note of that. So looking at all this, now let's go to some things I want to draw your mind. 2 ways to make wealth. 2 ways to make wealth. Sell a product or sell a service. Ladies and gentlemen, as far as this whole world, wide world, or whatever is concerned, either selling a product. It might be your own product or someone else's product. Look around what is going on. He's selling tire, he's selling oil, he's selling car, he's selling bread, he's selling this, he's selling service. There's no, you see, these are ways wealth are created. Don't let anybody deceive you on this. It might be your own service, it might be other service, other people's service. It might be your product, you are the creator, or you are the manufacturer, or you're just a supplier, or you're just a distributor, or you're just this. But listen, you have to be engaged in this every day. To grow wealth, to build wealth, to preserve wealth, there's a lot that has to do with budgeting, managing risk, investing your money, your time, your everything, smart investing, planning your tax and everything. But listen, the key, the fundamental thing is you have to be involved in this. Whether you go to school, you call yourself an accountant or whatever, my dear, It's either you're selling service or you're selling a product. The reason why many people will continue to be poor is because they're not selling anything. Are you with me? If you're still hearing me, can I see you type number 2? The reason many of us will continue to be poor, I tell you, a lot of people, poverty, we mesmerize them and their loved ones. You know why? They do not understand the fundamental that every wealth creation, you see those billionaires and millionaires you are envying, those guys, they are great sellers. They know this from time immemorial. They don't play with it. So whether you're going to learn a new skill, whether you're going to, whatever you call it, however you look at it, my dear, it comes down to selling a product or service. Ownership does not matter here, whether you're owner or not owner. Just get involved in this game. Have it at the back of your mind that if your family, if you must be living good in Nigeria, man, you have to get involved in these two ways of creating wealth. Listen, everybody is doing this. Government is doing it. The banks are doing it. Who do you know that is not doing this? So when you know this, then, my dear, you get involved. It may not be your product, it doesn't matter. You may not be the one rendering the service yourself. No, you can bring people and people will be rendering those services on your behalf. You can gather 1 or 2 people together, they'll be rendering service for you. For example, you can create a cleaning office and bring in some young boys and you detail them to go and be the one cleaning. You're still selling. I want you to understand this thing about selling a product and a service. When you don't engage in this on day-to-day basis, money will run away from you. Money will never be in your care. You must understand what I'm saying. If you shy away from this, my dear, you will continue to be poor. You'll be lacking financially. Hunger, name it, will be playing with you because you don't know the fundamental. Everybody does it. Wealthy, billionaire, millionaire, thousandaire, kobonaire, everybody is doing it. This is the only way money is made. And what it means is you are exchanging value. People pay for value. When you don't offer people any value, come on, listen, if I need water and you get me this, you're giving me value, I'll pay you. Forget about who manufactured it or who supplied you. It doesn't count. The most important thing that you know that I need water. It's something of value that you have that I need, and I'm going to pay you for this water. So the question I want to ask you guys, who among us is taking this serious every day? Who among us knows that I just have to engage in this? Who plays with it every day? Who does not care what people are saying, how they are saying it, what they think of you? All you know is, I know the fundamentals. I must be selling my products. I must be selling my service. I must be giving value. You can bring people together and use them. It's the same thing. But just know that if there is no exchange that you're offering to people, something of value, forget it. You're a big joker. Hunger, poverty should be dealing with you because you are playing with hunger and poverty. So in 2026, I'd like to sell more. Please take note of this. I want to sell more because a lot of us don't know that The market is there. Imagine you're living in Nigeria, 250 million people, and you are hungry. What the hell is wrong with you? Imagine such a huge market. And here you are, you don't have money. Something must be wrong with you. A huge market as Nigeria. My dear, go out there and do a research. People who are selling whatever are smiling to the bank every day. Either a product or a service, go check them out. And those people who have taken it very serious to understand that the market is huge. And every day they are being strategic about it. Strategic in the sense they know that it's not just selling one bottle of water. I have to sell 1 million, I have to sell 5 million bottles of water today. I have to sell 5 million cups of rice, 5, 10, 50 million handkerchief, 20 million diaper. Because the market is huge. The poor ones, like some of us who are poor, they sell 1 or 2 products, and that's all. They sell 1 or 2 services, and they will relax. That's why they don't have much. But when you understand the fundamentals, why? Because I see people, I watch people who have taken this, who understand this, who knows this. I watch them. Ladies and gentlemen, these guys are multi-millionaires. They take it very serious. And so if you must make it, guys, if you must have or make wealth in 2026, hey, you need a vehicle. I'll take you back. The blueprint says often focusing on actionable systems and steps. Actionable steps and systems. That you know about it is not enough. That you have a plan is not enough. I hope somebody is understanding it. That you know, oh, I'm going to build, I will grow wealth, I will preserve wealth. That you know about investing, managing debt, and all that. It doesn't matter. The most important thing, again, you must understand is you need, actionable steps. You have to take day to day, hour per minute steps, and there must be a system. There must be a system. Why a lot of us not making it? They just make a few thousand, a couple of thousands, and that's all they achieve in a whole month, in a whole year. Nothing to show is because they are not using the systems. They don't know what a system is. They don't understand that if I must take action, if I must have a step-by-step action, I need a system. And so, ladies and gentlemen, when you understand this, you identify yourself a product or service, when you need a vehicle. A vehicle, is going to determine how far you're going to go, the means you use. What system are you using? They say a journey to, 1,000 miles begins with a step. But my dear, make sure you're not trekking because it's not going to take you there. You need a vehicle. You need a vehicle. And this vehicle tells us that there are low income and there are high income businesses. So when you want to choose a vehicle, is it a vehicle that you'll be trekking because you want to go on a journey of 1,000 miles? Or is it a vehicle, is the system, is it solid? This is a system that when you have your step-by-step action, and there is a guide. You can be taking your step-by-step and you're heading in the wrong direction. That's what most of us are doing now. Their wealth plan, yes, they're taking action, but that is heading them nowhere, leading them nowhere, because there's no guide. There must be a guide. So be sure of what system are you choosing, ladies and gentlemen. If you must have or choose the high income business vehicle, if you already know that your blueprint, your wealth blueprint is something that must be of high income, that must generate you some good money, not a few thousands, my dear people. There are characteristics. A few, I just want to mention a few. A few, it must be something that you're going to leverage. Can I see somebody type it on the chat? Leverage. 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 It comes from the physics word, where you put in a little, you collect much. Type it on the chat, please. You're still with me here. Leverage, please type it. I'd like to see you type it. I'm telling you, you see, you must have this blueprint in your mind. The journey of 2026. It's not a journey you're going to be managing 10, 20, 50,000. No. The least money you should be taking with you monthly should not be anything $500,000, manageably for any family. $500,000 or millions. High income. To sustain, to be happy, to live a life, to afford things for your family. In Nigeria of today, you must understand these things. And that's what I'm sharing with you, because there's no day, any day, listen, it's not just about selling. You must dive into selling. You must eat selling. You must sleep. Everything should be selling. But not just selling one or two. No. The engagement must be an engagement that will give you high income. And so that's why you need a system. If it's you alone, you may not get there. If you're willing to power it by yourself. Like you have a good idea of a good product, but you don't have the money, you don't have the means to manufacture it. You don't have the means to even buy it in large quantity, though you have market for it, you know where to sell it, but you don't have the means to buy huge quantity of it to sell and all that. Am I talking to somebody? Because a lot of us understand this basic thing about wealth, the fundamentals of wealth, that I have to be a seller. Either I'm selling my service or other people's service, or I'm selling a product of mine or other people's product or whatever. Hey, they know this, but one of the things they don't know is, hey, they have the action, they know what to do, but unfortunately, the system is not there for them. And that's why most times when you talk to people, why are you not doing this, your business? You know this, why are you not doing it? You know what they normally tell you? They say, oh, I don't have the capital. I wish I have the money. Most of them will tell you, I wish I have the money. If I have the money, oh, how I wish somebody can borrow me money. My dear, that is not the way to go about it, because if you're waiting for this, you will rot in. Nobody does that. Nobody gives that you money for all those. No, where are you going to get the money? But for those of us who have understood that, hey, even though I don't have those big money to activate this system, but I have to find a system. With my little money, I have to locate a system. And that's why I'm so happy that I'm talking to human beings, people who have already discovered the system. My dear, nothing, you have no reason to be poor. I'm talking to somebody here. If you're still with me, can I see you? Type number 5. If you're on this platform, you have no reason in 2026 to complain about money or to say no money. Oh, you don't, because if you complain about no money and all that, my dear, you don't deserve to be living. If I'm talking to people who do not have this system, who do not know this system, I will be sympathizing with them. I will be pitying them because they are not living. But I'm talking to people who knows they have a system. The system is what matters. The system counts. Because a lot of people, this has stopped them from growing wealth. They don't have a system. And that's why anytime you talk to them, they are thinking, oh, I wish I have this money. I wish I have. It's not, wishes does not make things happen. You can pray about it from now until you know that, hey, you need a system. And you key into a system. So, characteristics of a high income system, there must be leveraging. You have to leverage a lot. Without leveraging, the lot of us will never grow wealth. You leverage on their money, you leverage on their people, you leverage on their system, you leverage on their operation, on everything. Hey, it must be a system you can scale fast. Scaling means that if you start it now, within the next couple of months or years, you rake in some good millions. It should be that fast. It shouldn't be slow. To make $1 million shouldn't take you 5 or 10 years to be able to earn 1 million. No, that should happen in the next couple of days. Am I talking to somebody? It must be a system that will give you the capacity to have no income ceiling. I don't know whether somebody is getting what I'm trying to say. When I say no income ceiling, there must not be a cap. There must not be, this is all I can get. No. Those of us who are working on a job, renting their services for a job and all that, imagine they put you on 200,000 and that's all. There shouldn't be a ceiling. You can go above. You can go to whatever. You can go to the best of your ability. It must provide value. Just like you see our business, giving you wellness value, giving you wealth creation value. And that's why it's something everybody wants. It must be people-oriented. And nowadays, recently, it must be online-oriented. Why am I mentioning online? Why do I have to bring online? Because it is the way to scale fast this age. If you're running anything and you're not using the online space, the internet, I don't know what you see. Your case is like a case of somebody who is going to London with his leg. That's what happens to some of us. And so when you understand this, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to something that I know so well. And not just that I know it so well, but let me say this to you, that, hey, if you must journey 2026, if you really know you're going to, I don't know whether you have plans of buying car. To buy a good car now, it's not 2 million, but you need 5, 10, 20 million. You know what I mean? If you must live in a nice apartment, you know you wouldn't be paying anything less than 1.5 to 2 million or 3 million or 5 million, even if you don't want to build that apartment, nice neighborhood. To furnish your house, buy good TV, good chair, sofa, and all, you need millions in today. So there's a lot about this. You need the right mindset, right business system, and the right guide on mentorship. Am I talking to somebody? The word blueprint you must have in 2026, just like I just mentioned about the leverage power, something that you will scale fast. There's no income ceiling. It provides value. Without value, people will not pay you money. It must be people-oriented, must be online-oriented. And remember, when we define wealth blueprint, it tells you it's a personalized and strategic. You know what I mean? Plan or guide. But don't forget the fact that, yes, It's about building, it's about growing, it's about preserving wealth. But wait a minute. It goes to tell you what it entails, all the bobo tibo inside it. But it comes out and tells you, listen, you see all these things we talk about, but action, strategic, is something you must know. You must have a system where you're going to play the action. I hope somebody gets this right. A system. And the system will be of high income. That's the vehicle. The system is the means you're going to get there. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to a system that will lead you. If you don't know about it, you should know it now. After today, if you're taking this like a child's play, you're not taking it very serious before, for Christ's sake, my dear, you need to sit down and take a study of it. I'm introducing you to AIM Global group of companies, the business opportunity that we all know. A lot of us, if you are not aware, let me say this to you. We are already 13 years plus in Nigeria. It's been running, it's been operating for over 13 years now. We have tested all the water. There are new companies out there trying to test water. Some of them will crumble, some of them will face out. And imagine if you're in a sinking boat. You boarded a boat, you don't know, midway, when you think, oh man, life is cool, life is sweet, the boat will start sinking, and only for you guys to sink in. That's what some of these systems is going to happen to them. But I tell you, we've tested every water. It's solid. We've created multi-millionaires. Because when you don't know this explanation I'm telling you, you see, you allow people to buy time in your head. People will toss you there, toss you here, go there, go do this. Before, you know, like example, you see some people, before you know, after he has joined AIM Global, 6 months or 1 year, he abandons it, he starts selling land. After he sold land for 6 months, he come back to AIM Global again. He say, oh, hey, this thing is still existing. And not just only that, he go again, invest in the MMM. You know, that's how people toss you around, only for you to realize that just like you've seen your life in the last 5 years, it has led you, where are you today? Nothing to show, no achievement, no accomplishment, all because you're neither here nor there. You don't understand the principle of success, of wealth. This simple thing I'm telling you is the reason why we've stayed so focused. The simple reason why we'll stick to what we know, and we've been running with it. And if you knock on my door, I can show you so much things I've accomplished. I hope somebody understands this. 13 solid years in operation. Lots of multi-millionaires created. Daily commission payouts. Every day. How much can I get every day? There's no cap. There's no ceiling. I love the system. It didn't just say, when I earn 210,000, that is all. No! It permits me to establish more accounts. Listen, it gives me the opportunity to reach out to more and more people in 250 million people. My job is to market. My job is to sell. There's a huge market of 250 million people that I need to access every day. And so I'm not limited to only 210,000 and that's all. No. I can go for another 210,000. I can go for another 210. I can go for another one. I can go for another one. Up to me. Remember, I told you at the beginning, your wealth blueprint must be personalized. You don't listen, you don't look at me because some of us are so confused. You are watching your friend or your downline or partner, unknown to you that that guy, all he needs in his life is just 5 million. And you're following his footsteps, his own blueprint. Check, open that wardrobe. Yeah, where the sellotape is, you see. Sorry, please. Sorry for that. My boy asking for my car key. So, my dear guys, I'm just telling you guys the honest truth. A lot of us will be like 2026. You'll be following your friend who all he needs is just 1 million or 2 million to solve his wahala for this year. His vision, his dream does not surpass 2 million. And you're talking to me that need over 200 million. We're not the same. We cannot operate in the same frequency, my dear people. Our effort, our engagement cannot be the same. When I'm tapping into the 250 million people, it's not the same with you. You only need 2 million to your vision, your goals, everything you have budgeted this year. You're not planning to travel. You're not planning to go on vacation. You don't plan to wear Gucci, nice things. You don't have all those plans to even help people. Nothing like that. Just 2 million is okay for you. You've broken it down that if you can get 100K or 200 yearly, I mean, every month is okay. You manage yourself. Two of us cannot operate in the same frequency. When I'm engaging in my daily mode of operation and all that, it shouldn't be the same with you. Because my goals are bigger. The things I want to run are bigger. What I need, the kind of money I want is not the same with you. So we must understand these things. And so what is this system all about? Guys, when you look at the profile, what the system have done, then I can tell you that this is a solid system. In the last 13 years, it's turned a life around, turned around lives. And so let's critically examine what this system can do to each person. For those of us who might be thinking, can I run with this system? What you see on the screen is the power of compound earning, the power of leveraging. Remember, if you're not using leverage, you're not tapping into a system with leverage, you can't grow wealth. Anybody that's not leveraging is just on your own, you can't grow wealth. But when you leverage on people, leverage on system, leverage on a whole lot of things, that's when this kind of income can become your maybe 6 months or 2 years or 1 year or some few months income. But when you personalize this system, it tells you what? Low startup capital. That means everybody like myself, we can enter. Hey, if this system requires 5 million for us to play in it, I tell you, many of us can never be part of it. If a system as solid as this requires that some of us, before we come in, we must deposit 1 million, I tell you, many of us can't be in it. Many of us, like myself, I would have denied myself opportunity to grow wealth because I don't have 1 million. But what does it take? It's affordable. It makes you your own boss. You work from home or anywhere. Look at me, I'm working from anywhere. I don't have to be in one location. You don't have to restrict me all because I want to make money. You decide your income level. Look at 3 accounts, 5 accounts, 7 accounts, 10 accounts, 15 accounts, 31 accounts. What are you waiting for? You need to play with this game and use it for your own good. Let us stop watching or following or playing along with people who are going nowhere. That's what I said. I shouldn't be engaging like you. If I must engage in this business, your level of activity, your level of action, it shouldn't be. We're not the same because your need is just 2 million. I have a lot. My income level, you don't decide that for me. Earn as much as I want. Long lasting, credible, and solid. That's the thing. What about the strategic part of this business? What makes it strategic that, hey, guys, I'm trying to look for the right word to qualify this system. So strategic in our economy, in our living, in our community. You can't do away with it. You can't wish it away. You can't say, oh, people will not like this, or people will not go for this, or it's not good for people, or it doesn't provide value. But my dear, we have provided some strategic value. And AIM Global Group of companies have positioned strategically. They have become a machine, a wheel in the system. Look at the values we are providing. Look at these values. We're making sure people are healthy, people are getting out of sickness, people are living good and all that every day. And do you know that is one of the greatest want of man? Am I talking to somebody now? The aspiration to live healthy. Man will pay anything for it. Man will, listen, it will never go out of business. I hope somebody understands that. But what again? It is helping us to grow wealth, which is another fundamental need of man. Money. Without money, nobody functions. We are strategically positioned these two powerful needs, these two powerful wants. 250 million people want it every day. So it now depends on the level of engagement by you and I, the level of activity, the actions we are taking. Is it just 1 hour or 2 hour action, or are we positioned that every day we're taking it big, we're running big with it? We don't mind. Man, we work day and night. We push it day and night. We reach more people day and night. We hold more meetings day and night because we want more. And what again? A plan or a guide. You see how this system is solid. I love this system. It's a system designed to enrich anybody. That's why I was able to succeed. There's a simple, clear guide. What to do every day. There's nothing to reinvent again. My dear people, you don't need anything again to reinvent. All the step-by-step guide has been done for you. What we need is the engagement. How well are we engaging with the market? 250 million population. Are you one of those people, you just engage 1 or 2 persons and you are done or you are weak? You can't succeed. Your wealth blueprint is nothing to write home about. This plan is so solid that everybody succeeds in it. Why is everybody succeeding in it? There's nothing to reinvent. It is clear. It is simple. Yours is to execute it daily. Daily. Engaging more and more of the population, the market. That's what we need. Engaging them either online, either offline, but the online will help you to engage more. The online will position you, even when you are sleeping, you are engaging them. Even when you are in the village, your online presence is still engaging the market. That's the beauty of online. This is a simple guide. One on the left, one on the right. You know what to do. One on the left, one on the right. So your duty is to show everybody, share with everybody what will happen to those individuals if only you can follow this simple step. And that is the way of teaching. There's no special skill to it. Show me how to get my two. And I will show these two guys how to get their two. And don't forget, I can go for multiple accounts, 7 accounts, and show 5, 6, 8 people the same thing. They run with it. The plan must have a guide. The system must have a guide. If it's a system that don't have guide, that's why only few people succeed in it. A good example of such a system is the cryptocurrency industry. A lot of us know about this industry. Why are we not playing in it? Why are you not playing in it? It is too complicated. There's no guide. You enter it, you lose your money. I'm telling you. So for you to play there, you have to go for special skill. And only few who can acquire those skills are the ones who can play in it. It's not simple, highly complicated, the cryptocurrency industry. There are too many things you don't even know where to start from. But our plan is so simple. There's no special guide. Everybody can play with it. Just put your phone to good use. Those are the actionable steps. Put your phone, put your mouth to good use. Put your hand to good use. Engage more of this market, 250 million people. Engage them. Engage daily. Engage more and more people. Keep engaging more and more people. The more people you are engaging, the more money you are taking home. And don't forget the leveraging part of it. You know what I mean? When you build a team and you keep building a team, your team will be engaging people more and more. And man, that leverage part is something that will blow you, make you multi-millionaires. Engage with your actions. Engage. Create your own way of engaging people in 2026. Now, let me remind you, when we're talking about this, please don't forget, what we're telling you is what Obi Kubana is doing. Some of us who know him, he just launched 2026 Rolls Royce, Cullinan, or whatever they call that vehicle. He's engaging with the market. He's selling to the market. He's taking daily action, leveraging on people. Does anybody make sense out of it? His level of engagement is higher. The same thing Dangote is doing. When he's selling his oil, he's engaging with the 250 million population, leveraging on systems, on people. That same thing I'm saying we are doing here. The product might differ, the services might differ, but it's the same principle. So your 2026, ladies and gentlemen, you must see how big your investment is. Your investment in our business, where you have yourself 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 15 accounts to play with. To engage more people and take it. Listen, be very purposeful and intentional this time. Be very purposeful and intentional. What got me to where I am is the fact that I was very purposeful, very intentional. When I was engaging, I saw a lot of people who tried to distract me. I didn't allow them buy time in me. A lot of people wanted me to quit. I didn't give them that opportunity. They wanted me to slow down my rate of, engagement, meeting people, holding training, doing all things. They tried to slow me down. I didn't allow them. Remember? They might be needing just 1 million for the whole year. We're not the same. We are not the same. So if you're hearing me, I'd like you to type it on the chat. We're not the same. You must know this. We're not. So when those friends, when those downline, when those upline, when they try to distract you, buy time in your mind, in your head, my dear, you should stay away from such people. Yes. That's what I would do. Because all I need is already provided for me, the system. Mine is to take those actions. Mine is to take those actions. So with this comes the long-term security if you engage very well with the market. But imagine, listen gentlemen, imagine you don't want to play too hard, but you just want to figure out a 7,000 every day for you. I mean, just think about that. In the whole of 2026, every day, just 7,000. I mean, people who are thinking small, just 7,000, you are done. That's about 210,000 every month. But imagine you now say, oh, I'm not going to limit myself. Since the system does not limit me, you choose to go for 21K every month, every day. 21K will give you 630,000 at the end of every month. That's not bad for the year 2026 every month. But what if you want to play high? You don't want to play small. You want to engage more people, more market. You understood that every wealthy, every rich multi-billionaire, they are all engaging with the population, with the market very hard and very well. You want to play it real hard, and then you are looking at, okay, a 6.3 million every end of the month. That wouldn't be a bad idea for me. You can. This can be your 2026. Everything is possible. Everything, ladies and gentlemen. And finally, the financial freedom comes. The financial freedom can only come when you understand the system. Knowing the fundamental values of system that, yes, I need to sell. Selling is the only way you make money. You want to have a product, all those blah, blah. My dear, a lot of people know it. But why are they not making wealth? Why are they not living the life? All these guys you see, you watch them online, you watch their life, you like what's going on with them. You see them traveling from one place to another. You see them, all those buying cars, going on vacation, buying property, real estate, and all that. All those guys you watch, what is the difference? The difference is the leverage. That's the formula. The people you leverage on and the systems you leverage on. Am I talking to somebody? The people you leverage and the system you leverage. This will determine the kind of wealth you will make in this life. If you have goods, you have product, you have whatever service, when it's all by you, doing it alone, only you, serving only you, my dear, you go nowhere. You go nowhere. But when you understood that, you have to leverage more on the people and leverage more on the system. What will be your portion this year? So finally, to be happy, to fulfill a purpose, and to enjoy life with your loved ones, you need money. God's plan for you and I for 2026 is to have more money. You need money to be happy. You need money to fuel and accomplish your dreams. So today, I will say, reposition yourself for 2026. Make yourself available for 2026 to be used. And then know that you are sharing of something valuable. The products, take it to everybody you can. The business opportunity, take it to everybody you know you can. That's the way to go about it. And with this, I can assure you, you will end the year smiling. You will end this year 2026 smiling because you will have a lot. So, my dear people, in this year 2026, just like we're telling ourselves, because we're mentioning it because everybody knows we're in 2026, but hey, the truth of the matter is, like I told you, the day comes, the day goes. Like it's already night time in Nigeria, there will be dawn, the day will come. So, what is your wealth blueprint in terms of your attitude and character? You have to watch it. It will determine what you get from this system, or it will determine how the system will finish you. It's up to you. Up to you. But the good thing I know is that if we can refocus, if we can align our mind, my dear, you'll be surprised what is going to happen to you this year, 2026. So on this note, I want to say thank you, everyone. Thank you, my people, for your time, for listening. May God bless each and every one of you. Amen.
Wow, 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 wow. Wow. I can't stop shouting this wow. Kai, God, I thank you. HL, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
God bless you, man.
Thank you. More anointing on your head, sir. Better oil day your head. Child, the world needs more people like you, honestly. I want to become like you, sir, when I grow up.
You're already more than us.
Hey,
It's just what we need is to tap into what God has given us.
honestly,
Is to
sir,
tap into what God has given us.
I tell you.
I know a lot of us here will be, somebody will be, just like someone asked me a question the other day, I was talking with a group, that's a small group on WhatsApp. I was talking about the beauty of our nation when it comes to money making, because a lot of people are not seeing the money. You get me? And the person threw me a question. He said, okay, if that kind of money is in Nigeria, why did you leave and go to America? It's a big question. People will say, oh, okay, why did you go to America? My dear, I will tell you, just for the benefit of those who might want to know, I went to America not because I wanted to go to America or because America was better than Nigeria. No, I was making millions, hell of money in Nigeria. But unfortunately, what brought me to America was the fact, I've shared it with some of us, that my little daughter took ill, my girl. My little daughter, somehow was diagnosed of leukemia cancer. I pray this does not meet any family because The families I watched, I met when I went to hospital with my daughter. A lot of families I met in Nigeria, their children are all dead, all of them. No one exception that I know. I kept touch with these families. You know, when you come to ward, you see, they give you children's ward, you see people who are having the same similar ailment. It's a blood disorder. For someone who may not know, it's a blood cancer. To treat my daughter, the bill, they told me it would take me over $1 million. For my daughter, no, Nigeria does not have the treatment. But for my daughter to be treated in America is over $1 million. Some of you may not know that I spent over $1 million to treat my child. I'm still paying. I've not finished. The debt, only God knows when I will finish paying it. But my joy is that they treated my daughter. My daughter is cancer free. Right? Nothing like that in her system anymore. What about those children? What about those parents that I met? Their kids are all dead. Even some of them, while I was here, I was sending money to them. Some of you may not know all this. I was here trying to save my daughter. I was sending money to some of the parents I met there, assisting because they are finished. Their money is gone. But what if I don't have the means? Guys, what if I don't have the means? The transition, bringing my daughter here, I know how much millions it took away from me. I know how much. Some of us may not understand. You know, these are stories we don't just share it because some people may not understand it. As of when I left Nigeria, I've already made deposit of a house. I've paid for a house in Lekki. I've made deposit. I've deposited the money. So the house is being constructed. And I've already said, I love this one. I was reconstructing, changing things because it was under construction. I wanted to, like, the money I paid, sickness starts. I abandoned project. Because my plan was to acquire my house in Lekki in 2019. I wanted to live in Lekki. Unfortunately, the whole money went for sickness, even more. Now, why am I sharing you this story? I'm sharing this for you to know one thing. If you come to America, my dear, you will walk. Ask anybody, there's walk. Walk is not this kind of work I'm doing. You will go into factory, or you will turn to taxi or Uber driver, or you will become a care to old people. Most of us, these people you see coming to Nigeria wearing all these nice clothes, these savings they've done over the years. But let me tell you, most of them they are working in old people's home. They are packing shit and cleaning urine and shit for people. It's good if you want to come and make some dollar, which is awesome. But wait a minute. What about a system like this you and I already know? A system like this. We already know it. We're already in it. 250 million plus population to tap into. Why are the likes of Obi Kubana, name all these guys, is why are they so fucking rich, if I'm going to use that vulgar word? You understand the market. Why do a China man will leave his country? He will come to Lagos and you see him displaying his goods everywhere. A lot of us don't know this. You and I are so blessed that what we have in our hand is so powerful. So powerful. Without, if not this, how would I have it? My transition to US? I could have left this business. I could have been maybe Uber driver or helping old people to clean their urine and shit and all that. If not a business like this. Even though I'm not around, it's still paying me physically. Well, thank God for technology. I can work on it from anywhere. It doesn't matter where I am. But many of us, because we do not have this scope, we don't really understand, we don't really see what is in it. That's why, trust me, 2026 will come and pass by, and you will still be struggling. Hey, listen, guys, to get the money, you need leverage. Working alone can never make you that rich. No matter what you do, you need to leverage on as many people as possible. This opportunity has given me leverage that somewhere in Rwanda, I don't live in that country, but most of the guys, thousands of them doing this business are my downline. I'm leveraging on these guys. I'm not talking about Nigeria alone. And I can still grow this business to anywhere, anyhow I want. That's the truth. I don't need to come down on the street again. Thank God for internet. I can engage 250 million people or more. The beauty of this system is the leveraging. The beauty of money making. Let me tell you, whatever you choose to do in life, if you like, go and open bakery, start selling bread. Listen, whatever you choose to sell, make sure you are leveraging on people. Create a distribution channel where, as you bring out your bread, a lot is being sold every day. More and more people are being connected. So the beauty of wealth creation is not your working hard. I have to let you know this. If you're on this platform, you're working hard, my dear, you can't create wealth. You'll be having chop money, 10, 20, 50, 100,000 at most. But if you really want wealth, if you really want to be harvesting millions, if you really want to focus on leverage, focus on bringing and sharing this opportunity to people, that is the engagement. Take it very serious. Take it damn serious. What I'm enjoying where I am today is because I engage seriously with people, creating more and more, bringing more and more people into the system so that I can leverage on them. Dangote is leveraging, Femi Otedola. Mention those top guys, even people who are selling product, like some of our Igbo brothers who are into buying and selling, local commerce. You get me? Now, what you don't know, some of them you see displaying wealth and the kind of money they are eating, you know what they are enjoying? They are enjoying leverage. I'll give you why. First, they're enjoying a leverage on the system. They have connected one China manufacturer. Take note of that. They have connected one China manufacturer. He's shipping goods to them. Now the goods are in Nigeria. Guess what? He has created a network. In most markets in Nigeria, he has people he's supplying his products. Did you see the leverage? It's not one shop. Some of you will think, oh, you see him sitting in one shop. No, he has a network. From warehouse, they are moving products to Kaduna, moving to Abuja, moving to Port Harcourt, moving to Enugu, moving to Onitsha. Their goods are moving around. They are distributing it to many people. That's the network. And that's why when you see those Igbo guys spending money like there's no tomorrow, it's not ritual. Many people say, oh, they're not, there's not, you see them, clique of friends, they wear white, celebrating, spending money. It's not ritual. Those who don't understand the system, they say they're into ritual, they are cultists. You don't know what they know. They are connected to a supplier, a manufacturer in China or Malaysia. Containers are coming into Nigeria. They, from their warehouse, their network is solid. Goods are going out. You see them in one small shop. You think you go to Lagos Island or Alaba, you see them sitting there. That is not that is a sample. The main business is going behind because they are moving goods to Kaduna, moving to Kano, to Maduguri, to Onitsha. They have a network. They have a solid network. And goods are going around Nigeria. And so they can, you see them living like, man, kings, lavishing money like there's no tomorrow. It's the network. It's the distribution channel. And that is what I have discovered that make America so rich. America have the highest billionaires because they have a network of distribution. So, my dear people, you must, if you know this, man, you will build your own network. You will build, you may not be the manufacturer, you may not be the owner, but it doesn't matter. You may not be the one distributing it, but all you know is to create a network. What gives money in network marketing is the network, not your working hard. You can work hard for that in 10 years, you get nothing out of the system. Or create, build a network, grow a network. I hope somebody understands that. Empower people. I'm going to put it another way. Be committed in empowering a lot of people, teaching them the system on how to empower people. Did you hear me well? Your job is to empower people. One, not just empower people. Teach those people you're empowering how to empower people. And teach them how to teach people. If you understand me, type number one. I mean, I'm giving you the blueprint for a well 2026. In network marketing, yes. In Alliance in Motion Global, can somebody type number one if you understand what I'm saying? I want to give you, because sometimes you are in a system, but you don't know what's going on. Your view is different. What you're seeing, what you're getting is different. Now, if you want to make, if you think you need a lot of money from M Global, if you think M Global must be paying you good money, million, 10, 20, 30 million every month. There's some people making such money in M Global, individual. You know what they did? They are not just selling products. Yes, you might see them sell one or two products. Their focus, their main engagement is to build a network. Their focus is empower people and teach them how to empower and teach. Am I communicating to somebody? Empower people as many as possible. There's no limit. And teach them to do these two things. To empower and to teach. If you do this good, for some people who might be wondering, what does it take to be top 20? And what does it take to be a Hall of Famer, be a top one earner, consecutively is the system. I learned this. When I learned it, I stopped selling. The idea is, okay, why should I sell? Why should I focus on selling when I can bring in a lot of people to be doing the selling? Take note of it. Paul Jetty said, I'd rather take 1% of 100 people efforts. I'll take 1%. Rather than taking 100% of my effort, it makes no sense. Am I communicating? Smart people will always excel. In a system of where they gather 10, 20 of us, the smartest among us will become the best. So in this system called Alliance in Motion Global, why should I be selling products? If I sell, I will sell good. But that's not what's going to give me the million. Why should I be doing the recruiting alone? It doesn't help me. I can do all the recruiting. But would that take me to where I'm going? No. Recruit from now to 20 years. You are where you are. Is anybody understanding what I'm saying? Now, what gives money is the network. Building, developing, growing a lot of network. If you are here listening to me, you feel you need, like you see us, we earn 5, 10, 6, 13, 15 million naira in 1 month in M Global. We didn't do any magic, guys. I'm telling you what happened to us. That's the kind of money we see us collect. How can I take this money? The only way you can get this money is to build, expand the network. Simple common sense. Let me start with 1, 2, 3. I don't want to call numbers. I will start with 1, 2, 3 guys. The concept, the idea. Now, my job, my work is to be with the 3 of you. What am I doing with 3 of you? I'll be coaching you, I'll be training you, I'll be expanding your mind. When I say training, I'll be talking things into your mind. I will be going out with you, showing you some things. You get me? For what purpose? I will go out, I will drink with you, I will eat with you, we will visit some of your people, I will take you to certain places, sometimes I take you to some nice environment, nice hotels, nice, that kind of, I'm expanding your mind. I'm making you to see that, hey, this thing can be your lifestyle. You can always come and eat in this restaurant. It's not people here, not special people. You know what I mean? We can lodge in this hotel. You can pay 50,000, 100,000. You can lodge here. You can enjoy these good things of life. You see the expansion I'm talking about. Are you getting me? Then I will ride you. Some of you that know that I bought, some cars while in Nigeria, big cars. I will allow you to ride in that car. You will feel the beauty of it. You know what? It's just like, for me, I've not driven in a Rolls Royce. Today, I've not ride in a Rolls Royce. But I can imagine the day I will sit inside a Rolls Royce, how I will feel. Because that's a different ballgame. The day I will sit down on a Rolls Royce, driving it, my thinking, everything about me will change. Trust me. Because it's not the same feeling with this one I'm riding now. I'm sitting on a Rolls Royce, you are driving over 600 million naira car. That's where I'm sitting down. It's a different ballgame. And so when growing people, listen to me, when I say growing, you must understand you are expanding people's mind. I don't know whether somebody is getting me right. Let me give you another example when we talk about growing, building 2, 3 people. Is anybody here listening to me? I met a group of guys in Ibadan. I said, hey, come, let's put together 20,000 every month. When we put together 20K, somebody will go with it the first month. The second month, the other guy will go with it. We're going somewhere. We did it for a couple of days, months. We upgraded to 50, 50 to 100, 100 to 200, 200 to 500 monthly. You see, you're making these guys to know, listen, we can do this. You are stretching their mind. You're making them to see possibilities. You're making them to see what they can do for themselves. That is the teaching, that is the growing. When you're building a network, you will always have individuals whom you're going to have as your core men and women. You're empowering, you're growing their mind. because you want them to see possibilities. You want them to move from making 10,000 monthly to 1 million to 2 million every month happening in their eyes, in their reality. 5 million monthly. That's their money. But this was a guy you knew when he earned 20,000. You knew when he earned the first 1 million, he blew his mind. So that is the way to grow a network, expand your network. So as a leader, I am not interested in selling. Does anybody understand that? I don't wake up every day looking for where to sell 24/7. It's a waste of time. There are people who can do that one. Me, my job is to grow you, to expand you. Because when I expand you, you will start expanding other people. You will be in charge of many people. The network will spread. I don't have to do it on everybody. No, I didn't do it on everybody. I did this with some selected few. It's about bonding with you, making you to know that, hey, we can be this, we can grow this, and you can be this. That's what top networkers do. Anybody you see who are earning million, check everybody you know, even in them global, the people you know who are doing good. That's what they do. That's what they're good at. You don't see them selling C247 or looking for product to sell. People who sell product are those who don't understand why they are in the business. But there will always be people that sell product, because I'm saying this again, our vision, our income goal is not the same. There are some of us, what they need is just 1 million or 2 million for the year. And you can't stop them, and you shouldn't stop them. That's what they want. But for me, 1 million or 2 is what I want for the month. See, we're not the same. So our level of engagement, our level of play should not be the same. You can sell 1 or 2 products, make 20, 30, 40K, you're excited. It doesn't excite me. Not that that money is not good for me. It's good for me, but it's not my focus. It's not what I actually want to go for. I am shooting for 1 million, 2 million a month, 3 million a month, 5 million a month, 10 million a month. Did you see the scope? I'm shooting for this kind of money. But for you, 50K, you made it today, you're overexcited, nobody see you again for the next 2-3 days. You won't come to business, you go and enjoy yourself. That's fine. But I have to be there every day because there's something I'm building on. I hope somebody understands that. So if you're thinking of living this way, 2026, you want 2, 3, 4 million, 5 million monthly, then please expand yourself. But of course, if you really want it, hey, I'm available. We can expand this discussion very well. We can bring it to the nitty-gritty of what's going on with you. Because that's the way to grow. That's the way to build. There are categories of distributors. We all have different levels of distributors in the business. The small-time guys and the big-time people, they're not the same. You must know this. And you fit in where you belong based on your need. Because everything is based on what you want, not what I want. You want 5 million in the whole year, that's awesome. You want just a couple of maybe 200,000 monthly for the next 12 months, that's roughly about 2.4 million for the whole year. That's what you want. But for me, 2, 3 million, 5 million is not enough for the 1 month. So we all play separately. And this is how, wealth creators think. Wealth creators, they understand and identify the fundamentals and they identify their need, their relevance in the system, what they actually need to do to scale up. It's not what everybody's doing. No. We play separately, we play differently. So if that is you for 2026, we will always expand, we'll always advance the discussion here and there. So thank you, everyone. I've taken your time so well this year. But of course, it's good for this first time because we need to map out plan for 2026 mentally first. Know what we want for 2026, and then start to put structures and all whatever in play for it. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you for your time today. Feel free to connect with me, chat with me, help you plan, help you think, help you see things from a different perspective, and help you understand the environment where you are. Because like I said earlier, you cannot have AIM Global and you are lacking. You cannot be a member of AIM Global and money is scarce around you. It shouldn't be. The system is there, the market is there. It's just for you to tap into it and grab your own. It cannot be exhausted. If you think it's going to, it can't finish. People that will register 2030, they will make millions in this system. 2035, they're still going to make millions. It's not exhaustible. It's you knowing it. Tap into it and get your own fair share out of it. That's the way the game goes. Coach Vera, over to you.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. We love you so much, and we will never be able to thank you enough. Sir, you have done, the blueprint that you have given us tonight. Of course, we know that if we were to pay for this training, we'll not pay anything less than 50,000 naira. That is the cheapest.
What is 50K?
But here we are. You have given.
We're talking about 1 million. 1 million for the
But
training.
here we are, getting it free of charge. Getting it free of charge. And so that's where I talk to my colleagues and I encourage us, please, don't let us take this opportunity for granted. Giving, yes, we could start with small amount of money. We are getting professional trainings and we are getting it free of charge. Don't let us be too comfortable that we are now, taking this opportunity for granted, because sir, while you were talking, a lot of thoughts have come to my mind. And I asked myself, you that was frying akara, puff, yam, God had to wait and make sure you got this opportunity and make sure you had the resources before this problem came. Now, what if you didn't see this opportunity and this problem came upon this child of God? It would have been a very different story. What if you saw the opportunity, didn't take it serious? It would have been a different story. But now you see the opportunity, identifying it, running with it. God has used it to save a life. So what does it tell us tonight? Yeah, I want us to know that I always say it, because that's something I've realized by myself. I am not in this business just for myself. There are some people that are going to benefit from this business because I said yes and I am training, I'm building my capacity. There are people that will have perished, either financially or otherwise. But because God has positioned me at a time like this, those people are going to live. And it's to the glory of God. So, a lot of things happen even today in my office, because sometimes we think, the business is too old. People have finished joining. It will not work. Sir, we started today. Immediately we finished praying. Of course, we prayed and fasted to open up the year and the business. The moment we finished, sir, not less than few minutes, calls started coming. People started coming. One lady just brought, I think she's here right now. She just walked in with a colleague of hers. Before we could say Jack, the lady has already paid 260,000 naira. As a matter of fact, out of joy, I said, Madam, I'm dashing you 10,000 naira. She could not believe it.
Wow.
You understand? Answer. Do you know the lady went to the bank to pay? While they were coming back, they came back with two ladies. Now, these two ladies, one of them is going to do ultraverse, that is 1.3 million.
Yeah, but hold on, my brother. Do you know where the problem is?
Yes, sir.
I have to be honest with some of us. This generation. The problem with this generation is we are very lazy.
Honestly.
I can tell you this authoritatively. We are lazy. Many of us here, everybody should check himself. We do not do our business the way it should be. How? Now, I'll tell you this. Some of us, or many of us, are waiting in their house. Some go to office to wait for people to come. You wake up in the morning, you go to office, expecting people to come to you. That is where we got it wrong. That is what this generation is doing. That is what most people here are doing. And that's why they are not making money. For people like myself, when we commenced and started this business, we don't wait. We go to people. If you want to succeed, you listen. If you are one of those individuals, you have joined this business, you are waiting for people to come, you will rot in. You will be frustrated. The success we had is we took the business to people. We went to offices. We went to churches. We went to mosque. Name it. Okada riders, Market Women Association, Association of Butchers. Where did we not go? We took the business to people. The problem with this generation, if I were to be in Nigeria now, I don't need you. Listen, I will move. You will see me now everywhere. I will be taking the information, the business to people because they are waiting for me. I'm not the one to wait for them. If I wait for them, I will rot in. Nobody, they will come to me. Mine is to take the message, the information to people. And that is why every leader who wants to succeed must be out there holding trainings and all that. Out there in bus park, motor park, Okada park, market, whatever, offices, military, police, name it, everywhere. And listen, a rolling stone gathers what? You see, a rolling stone gathers muscle, gathers a lot. But a stone that is stationary, nothing happens. As long as, that's what I'm telling you is what is happening to you. You're always in your home, you're always in your field, you're always, my dear, this business does not work that way. But let me tell you what I see work. When you take the business to people often, you're always out there holding, when I say training, holding presentation, telling them about 247, telling them about the opportunity, telling them about anything you know about this business, it will get a time. Because at the end of the day, you're always going to drop your contact. We are so office. You want to see me, I'm so. You want to register, I'm so. You have any challenge, any sickness, or you know somebody that is sick, I'm so. It will get a time when everyone will start looking for you in that office. They will be coming to them because you have gathered a lot of dust as you were rolling, moving. But I tell you, many will never step out. When I talk about engagement, when I talk about 250 million markets, it's about you, it's about me going to them. They can't come to you. No seller, wait, listen, they go to people. That's the way these things are done. Why do you think the banks are holding advert every now and then? They're taking the message to people. I don't have money to advertise like a banker, but I tell you, I can hook appointment in many churches. All those their evening, whatever. I can be going from week to week, one church to one church to one Sunday. I can be relating from one church to another, even market women, one market to another, one abattoir, butcher association, one Ogede sellers association, one Amala sellers association. My dear, we'll be engaging these guys because they need you and me. They need us. If you don't need our product, you will need our money-making opportunity. So if you want to change the narrative in this year, my dear, take the business to people. Yes, expanding the network, growing the people is the same, taking the business to them. But many will never. And as long as you're waiting for people to come, you want people to come, they should know you're into this, or maybe when you talk one, they should follow you. You're waiting. Hunger will remember you. But if you do like us, my dear, millions will start raking in from all sides. I'm telling you this. Millions of money within the next 6 months, you'll be surprised you're going to buy a car. Another 6 months, you buy another car, maybe property, whatever you want. You take the business to people. That's the way to succeed in this business. The market is there. It's waiting for us. They are waiting. Our duty is to go there. And so your mode of operation, like I operated back in the days, is to tell my downlines. Because most of the training, most of the presentation I went for was for my downlines. It's not for me. I'm a limited person. How many churches do I know? How many do I worship in? Probably 1 or 2 churches. But I can come to your own church. I can go to Obioma's church. I can go to Victoria Church. I can go to Alegbeleye Church. I can go to Jessica Church. I can go to Emmanuel Church. So my duty as a leader, as a network builder who is building large network is, don't worry, call me. I will come. That's my message. My slogan then, just let me know. Tell me. Just go and arrange it. Tell me. Fix the time. Fix the venue. Don't worry, I will come. It's my job. You don't need to worry yourself. I will go there with you. That's my duty. And that's how I traversed around Nigeria from one city, one state to another, because I needed to go and expand my network. I needed to take the message to them. But I see today's leader. Coach Vera, when was the last time you left Abuja? Which side? Always in Abuja. Always in the office. And you want to grow wealth. It doesn't happen. I'm being real with you guys. When was the last time you step out of your city? Was I not the one that went to Ibadan? Every Thursday with these guys. If I didn't follow up like that, probably they might not have formed what they formed. It was just one of them I met. I said, listen, arrange space, I will come. And they arranged that Mr. Olabode shop. And I came in there. And I assured them, listen, I'm coming again next week. Thursday, you see me here. Get guys, more people. After that Thursday, I told them, listen, I'm coming again the next Thursday. Get more people, more, and tell them, let them come. And like that, every Thursday, they know I'm coming. I'll blow from Lagos to Ibadan. Now, today, I don't have to go to Ibadan. For how many years now, I've been enjoying daily income from Ibadan. But don't forget, I was the one going every day, every Thursday. You see, many of us are lazy. But one thing I love network marketing, the millions are waiting for anybody, everybody. Once you understand what you're doing, it's waiting for you. I traverse churches, I traverse schools, name it, I went around preaching the message, saying the message, nothing more. Same one story of one on the right and C247. That's it. And that grew the business to what it is. When I went on it, I mean, we've gone round, Owerri, name it, villages. Inside Oshogbo, Akure, Ikiru, Ikire, we've gone into all these places, talking this business. That is the way, my dear. The good thing about this system is it will not go forever. It will go for some while, and then the dividend, those people, they will be the ones spreading the message on your behalf. So if you want to, my dear people, this is your year. There's a lot of millions to be made in this company, but only those who understand it. The market is there. It doesn't shake Nigerian population too much money. See what guys are doing in Nigeria now. There's too much money in Nigeria. Let nobody tell you there's no money there. The system is there. M Global is there to pay you every day. So it is you that will determine everything. You that is watching me now, if you need it, if you really want to take your name out of poor people lists, my dear, this is an opportunity for you. Begin from your local churches. Tell your friend, I can come to your church. Tell your neighbor, please help me to tell your pastor. Tell your downline, please, that your youth wing, can you organize? Put them together. I will come. That's the language. Tell me, what will you be doing if you don't go to all these places? You will just be looking, doing nothing every day. And yet you are lacking. Why not do it and make millions? I did it within the first 3 months. I bought a car. I paid 1,050,000 for a car because of all this waka waka. My dear, why I not go waka? If I don't waka, I for buy moto, I for live life. Come on, man. What are we talking about? Someone say, hey, they waka. Why I not go waka? Do I have a godfather? Don't you know there are some people before they will put 150 million into there? Who do I have such a godfather in my life? How would I have saved my kids? How would I be able to provide if I don't waka waka? When I see opportunity to waka waka, who will stop me not to waka? So, my dear people, well, we'll call it a day, please. We'll stay so much. We could go on and on and on and on.
All right.
It's well,
Thank
man.
you so much, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank
We
you.
have
God bless
really
you guys.
enjoyed this night. Thank you, by the grace of God, sir. Our names have been deleted from the 95% poor people by social grace of God. We cannot have our lives in motion global and we are lacking money. We are the people that are going to be giving to others. No matter how bad the economy is, God is already lifting us up because He has already put a gold mine in our hands. God has already put gold mine in our hands. Whether the naira, God, we are praying for the best. But however it is, a lion can never eat grass. Thank you so much, powerful men and women. Tomorrow is another day, 8 p.m. We're going to invite people. We are going to invite our loved ones, people with love, to come and see what we are enjoying. I tell people, your own duty is to invite them. Their own duty is to attend and to see the opportunity.
Yes.
Okay,
and decide whether to join or not to join. It doesn't stop you.
Yes. So please let us do our own bit so that God will not ask us, what did you do with the gifts of M Global that I put in your hands? Thank you so much.
Do it for your family. Guys, do it for your loved ones.
Yeah.
What I did was for my children.
Honestly.
What I did, I was born into a poor home and I cannot grow to be poor. As a man living in Nigeria, I'm seeing the kind of wealth people are flaunting around. And somebody will be telling me no money. When I've seen this opportunity that I can take around Nigeria,
imagine
who will stop me?
By now.
No, but imagine that. Imagine the likeness where life reduced me. Poverty reduced me.
Thank God.
Poverty reduced me. A man is never ashamed of what makes him wealth, what makes him income. And when I saw this, I knew that if I play with this, God will not even forgive me.
I tell you.
I'm telling you, if I had messed with this opportunity, God will not forgive me.
I tell you. And sir,
He didn't send it my way so I can be looking at it. He sent it so I can use it and change my fortune, change my future.
Sir, a lot of things will have gone wrong with your family, sir. Even with yourself.
Look at some of the guys we started with. They're still languishing. Some of them are still begging me, even if it's 5,000, I should send to them.
Right.
I mean, I weep when I see this man.
Right.
Imagine such. 13 years ago, I saw this with you. I ran it with you. 13 years after, you're still pleading like one wrote me the other day. Anything, help me. My family is dying. I could have told the same part with this man.
Don't forbid.
I could have always come to office every day and be gossiping like him. I'm telling you, I could have been like him. Every day I go to office, I'll come there every day, doing nothing. Because that was his lifestyle. They dress up, they come every day to the office. Doing what? Doing what at the office? Is the office where people are? Don't you know where people gather? Where the gathering is happening? No, I want you to see this because some of us might not know why. Just like I shared with you, a solid system is here waiting for you to tap into. On the other side is a huge market waiting for you to tap into it. But many of us will not. Because you are ashamed. Because you're listening to what people will say. You're thinking, what would they think of me? Are they not thinking of you now? Are they not talking of you now? Why not break that circle? Break that chains. They laugh at me. They mock me. They did everything. But when I started rolling in the good things of life, everybody turned around. They started respecting me. Till today, they are respecting me. I have my honor. I have my dignity. I didn't kill anybody. I just hustle. I mean, I didn't commit crime. I just went out doing my job, working every day, talking to people, begging them to come and join. That's all I did. My dear, it's well, man. You know, when I see such people, I weep for them. I say, well, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? I know the background I came from. I'm not from a rich where you see people doling out $1 million or 2 million, say, okay, use to support yourself. Like I'm doing now, giving people that kind of money, help yourself. I didn't come from such. Nobody, I didn't have people like that who could have given me anything. But I saw a way. I saw what God sent my way. He didn't make me to know it by accident. He knew this thing would serve me. And for me, I knew God sent it. That for my sake, AIM Global came to Nigeria. And I ran. I didn't look back. I ran and I ran and I ran. I don't care what you think, what you say. Mine is to do what I have to do. That's my job. And today, look at it. The same opportunity is here for every individual. You are the bridge between you and your future that you want. Make no mistake about that. I know you might be saying, another opportunity will come. Well, why play with this one that's come your way? What if another one doesn't come? Or what if it comes? Will you not treat it with the same attitude? So, my dear, this one you have seen. Hold on tight. Hold on tight. But if you don't want it, feel free. Go look for whatever you know you can. The other opportunities elsewhere. This is not the only opportunity. But the most important thing, anyone you know you see, grab it tight and don't play with it. Don't mess with it. Make sure you use it to for the reason why God sent it your way. If I didn't send it your way to be looking at it, send it to so that I can use it and step up and move to the next level in your living. You know what I mean? So, guys, please, so sorry for your time. I've taken almost 3 hours in this. We've done 2 hours 45 minutes now. But then I appreciate you for being here. We will keep advancing the discussion and God helping us. I want to see you shine. My prayer is to see you become so good, so rich through this great opportunity or any other opportunity God will bring your way. But the most important thing is, man, take your life serious. Take life serious. That's what I would advise anybody. Take your life serious. And never you listen to the next person, because two of you are not going on the same journey. You must know that. Your visions, everything is not the same with the other guy who is telling you, don't worry, things will get better, and at the same. Now, you hear people say all kind of things. I heard all that, but I just knew that, man, I have to change my life. I'm done. I'm fed up with poverty. I don't know about you, but for me, I'm done. Today, I was able to travel overseas. I was able to go to US. What have I not done? Courtesy of all these decisions I took. Yes, I've made hundreds of millions, restored the confidence that, I can even be rich in this world. Because when you see your father, your great-grandfather, and your grandfather, your father, you see the way they live, it becomes like, so probably this is the way we are, but not. Go to my hometown, the whole town, they're talking about my family because we prove ourselves that we're not the same. We can elevate ourselves. I'm telling you, this Christmas alone, I know how much I doled out to people in the village, widows and all that, to help them. It's one thing that people should. But all this decision because I didn't play with the opportunities God brought my way. I took it very serious. I didn't wait for people to come to me because I knew that me waiting for people is not going to work. I had to go meet people all the time. I had to suffer the sacrifice, the pain, the torture, everything, just because I wanted to work. If you want to test, go from Lagos to Ibadan for you to know what I mean, and go every week for you to understand the kind of pain it is to go every week back and forth and all that. You will know how painful it is, but I did it because I knew a time will come, I won't be going there again. I won't go forever. Is it not happening today? Do I need to go to Ibadan now? I don't have to. The business is running over there. What about Onitsha? It's running over there. So, my dear people, there's still more ground. Let nobody, if you think AIM Global is not ready to expand again, you're making a mistake. AIM Global will expand with you. There are many states that AIM Global would like to plant their offices, but who is going to take them there? Who is going to establish there? Who is going to go there and work? Who will go there and work? Don't limit yourself to that one city you have. The greatest part of it now is that the internet has made it possible. You may not have to travel like us, because we started with old school way. We didn't even know what is internet or all that. So now you can sit in your house and be everywhere. Now, for those who would like to learn those skills, you can learn it and be everywhere with your phone and your laptop. You can do anything. It's possible today. So, my dear people, I wish you all the best. 2026 is a game changer. It's done deal for you. By the special grace of God, this system will elevate you where monthly you can be picking 5 million or more from this system. You can. Even if it's 1 million every month, you can. The system is there. The population is there. The market is there. It's not the market. It's not the system. It is me and you. Do we have the ability and the capacity to elevate ourselves? If you do, the system is waiting to pay you. Is he paying others? Do your investigation. You see that people are getting that money. In this same system, in AIM Global. It's not magical. It's just a normal thing. So, my dear people, I wish you a great year. This is just the beginning. Let's go roll out and get what belongs to you and I in our country.
All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you
Bye.
so much. At this point in time, we're calling it a night. It has been a very, very marathon period of learning, and learning. We thank God for giving us someone like you, sir. We appreciate you so much. Please, once again, let us meet tomorrow, 8 p.m., with our guests, with people we want them to also begin to experience what we're experiencing. Once again, sir, we are so proud, we are so grateful, and we're so happy. Leaders in the house, congratulations for attending, and see you all tomorrow, 8 p.m., once again for our OPP. Good night, everyone. Bye.